Hey guys, I'm going to do a really quick condensed version of my last video. A lot of people don't stick with the video through the whole 29 minutes, but I had to say everything that I was saying, but I'm just going to give you a quick condensed version. Okay. So what I was saying was that in Matthew 24, right? Last year was the year 24. And if you look in Matthew 24, it has a connection between what manifested in the year 2024 and Matthew 24. The same thing, now we are in the year 2025 and we are looking at the same thing. And so what is Matthew 25 talking about? So, you guys, I would just encourage you to read Matthew 25 because if you're a true child of God, that's what we are going into. It's about the wise and the unwise virgins, and it is about them being given what they were promised, the inheritance, the reward. Okay. And so that's why you've seen me and a lot of brothers and sisters talking about wealth transfer or talking about inheriting, right? And the greatest thing for us to inherit is the wealth of the Lord, right? Is Jesus Christ, his love, his truth, his glory, and ruling and reign. That should be our number one. And you're going to see some brothers and sisters who are going to fall down because they're going to actually glorify the blessing, right? But above the Lord. But what we are going into now, you guys, is inheriting that. And and so we also, you guys, what everyone is talking about is the temple being built. Okay. Now, people, when they talk about that, they talk about a literal temple. But this, you guys, what is happening in the spirit is the building of the spiritual temple. Now, every time, you guys, that you do a good thing, you do a good deed, you go tend to the poor, the orphan, the need, you lift up a prayer, you lay a fast on the altar of your heart out of a pure place in your heart for the Lord and for his kingdom, you are actually building. There's a spiritual structure that is being rebuilt. And our temple, you guys, is being rebuilt right now. Now, when it talks about and it correlates, I'm sorry, when it talks about in Ezekiel 40 through 50, it talks about this temple, this magnificent temple being built. And what does the Lord say? These are the times for everything written to be fulfilled. So the Jews are looking for this literal physical temple, right? They're looking for a physical temple. But you guys, it's great. This spiritual temple, this spiritual structure, the dimensions of Ezekiel 40 through 50, the Lord is saying, okay, build it with this, let the doors be this long and all these things. And that is being built, you guys, in the spirit. How is it being built? Um, so, you guys, it is being built by the Lord tells us right down here. Look at this. Okay. He says, come, ye blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom, right? We are not going to you guys, we are inheriting spiritual wealth, spiritual blessings above all, but it's also monetary things. What does the Lord say? You are going to inherit the wealth of the wealth of the wicked, the wealth of the nations. You are going to possess the possessions of Esau. Whoever has left mother, brother, son, lands, daughters, for my name's sake, they're going to be paid many times over in this life, right? It talks about those things. But look at this, you guys. How this is how you build this temple. This is how you advance the kingdom and build this structure. For I was hungry and you gave me meat. I was thirsty and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, ye took me in. Naked, ye clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you came unto me. And the Lord said, when did I do these things? He said, when you saw a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee. He said, when you did to the least of these, you did it unto me. You guys, this is what Yeshua talks to us about in the Gospels. to tend to the orphan, the sick, the widow. This is how the Lord has commanded us to keep the Sabbath. He said the best way to keep the Sabbath is to tend to the orphan, the poor, the widow. This is the year of favor, the year of liberty, and we are going to go forth with those sacks of money, with those talents, and these physical monetary blessings are going to free us up, you guys, to be able to spend more time to go and do these things. And you guys, this is what the Lord has called us to do. This is what He has called us to advance the kingdom and to build that spiritual structure to be built, is to go forth, you guys, and tend to the homeless, the orphan, the poor, those in jail. You guys, you can do many things. You can set up to be a volunteer and to go to the prisons. You can go to the elderly, those who are dying, hospice and hospitals. You can go just to the poor in your local city or town. But this is how the Lord has called us, you guys. This is how He desires us to live our life, to go forth and to advance the kingdom of Christ. And this is how the kingdom is going to be built mightily, you guys. I wanted to share that with you guys. God bless you all in Jesus' mighty name. Amen.